Hey everybody, I don't know what's happened to my phone. I was trying to go live from my iPad and then I was trying to switch to my phone and it wouldn't do it either. So I just had to turn everything off. So hopefully everybody can find me now. I don't know. My iPad says I'm still live. I mean, over there. So fingers crossed that fixed it. We'll see. We shall see. I got it. Okay. All right. I'm up. Hey, everybody. Sorry. I'm having technical difficulties here. Oh, what happened? Okay. So, I'm going to give everybody a chance to jump in. How is everybody? Happy Tuesday. Had some difficulties getting on. Okay. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Angie. Hey, Donna. Hey, Diane. Hello, girls. Hey, Krista. Okay, Krista's got me shouted out. Okay, so we're in an event today with the Stand Tall Crafting Group, and it is a crafter's choice. So, y'all, I'm on a kick. I'm on a kick with the patriotic. Hey, Mona. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Natalie Marie. Hi, everybody. Okay, so this is, I'm using some scrap wood and some, this is actually from an old staircase. I have lots of the balusters from an old staircase, and I've been using them for different crafts and stuff. So I am going to, first I gotta find a place to put this iPad. I'm gonna make some firecrackers, I think. We'll try to make some firecrackers. Hi, Patty. Thank you for sprinkling. Thanks, Diane. Hey, Bernice. Thank you. Okay, so Bernice just finished up. Lori at Lori Resiliently Crafting is coming up after me. This event goes all day, and the last presenters are Marilyn and John with Done By Me. They'll be on at, okay, I get my times mixed up. 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I don't know if you're Mountain or Pacific. I don't know those. Sorry. You gotta do the math. Hey, Carol Ruth. Hello. Thank y'all. Okay. Hey, Wendy. Oh, I got you. I almost lost y'all there. Your Craft Cottage. Hello. Patty Millage. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get started. Hey, Whitney. So I got round ones. Like I said, this is from an old, they're balusters from an old staircase. And then I just got some little scraps of wood, and I'm gonna do firecrackers. I think I did some of these last year. I wanna say last year, and I can't find them. So I'm not sure where they went. So I was gonna make some more. So let's get started. I was trying to sand these while I was watching Bernice. I started sanding on some of these because, like I said, they're really old. They've been out in my garage in a tub for a while. Every now and then I go out there and I grab something to craft with, you know? Yes, you got me back. Hey, Peggy. Why do I call you Pandy? Peggy, I don't know what happened. I was going to go live from my iPad because I got a new stand or a holder that clips onto my table here. And the screen is so much bigger. My eyes are terrible. So I was like, oh, this will be great. I don't know if it was the iPad. Well, I don't think it was the iPad because as soon as I saw it doing that, I grabbed my phone and I tried to go live from there, and it didn't want to work either. I just got a notification. I think somebody's on my front porch. They're going to have to wait. It's probably the mailman. Okay, I think they're ready to paint. So I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do one set traditional, like Stars and Stripes. They're both gonna be patriotic. I'm gonna do one traditional, and I know y'all have probably seen I've been doing like non-traditional patriotic stuff, like with the florals and stuff like that. So I kind of want to do one set of firecrackers, traditional, one non-traditional. But I was going to tell you, I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing a round set, and then I'm doing a square, like rectangular set. And I just saw these when I was digging around for some stuff. Okay, how many of y'all, if you ever use these, or the little sponge pouncers, the little yellow ones, do y'all save the stick after it's done, after you're done, before you throw it in the trash? Oh, that makes me think. Okay. Well, anyway, if you take, when you're done, like I use these for Mod Podge usually, and I don't wash them. I know some people wash them and reuse them. I don't. I'm terrible. But if you just take it and twist it, it comes right off. And you can just throw that part away. But then you're left with a dowel that's already got a hole in it. So I was thinking, because I had my husband drill some holes in these, because I'm gonna put a little piece of jute to make it like a firecracker. You could do that with these. I think these would be cute little bowl fillers, or like for a tiered tray. Of course, you'd probably want to cut some down if you're going to do it. Like these, I did like 3 different sizes because I'm going to group them together. But these are all the same size. Now you could cut some, or I think it'd be cute to have a little bowl full of like little firecrackers. I think it'd be cute. So, or you can make them as attachments. That'd be fun too. Hey Nora, hello again. Hello everybody. Hey Sandra. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I wanna make sure y'all can see. I'm gonna lower y'all down. I always say, I've been saving them and I didn't know what to do with them. I haven't used any yet, so I was like, hey, this would be a good idea. So let's do, okay, I'm trying to think which one. Oh, and I got, okay, yesterday my heat tool finally kicked the bucket. I knew it was going, but it finally went out. So I had to grab my hair dryer. Look, Greg dropped it in the bathroom. This thing was expensive, so I didn't want to have to go buy another one, so I put some tape on it, but he dropped it and it cracked right there. This thing is so powerful, y'all. So I'm gonna try to dry stuff as little as possible because that thing is loud and it will blow everything in here around the room. So we'll see how it goes. Hey Lori, y'all, Lori is up after me. Lori Resiliently Crafting. I was gonna say, I got these at Dollar Tree. If anybody needs stars for all the patriotic holidays coming up, and then like Christmas and stuff like that. Little star stencil, all kinds of stars. Stencil sheet. So if anybody needs one, I found it there. All right, so let's get started. Hey Donna. Hey Tina Marie. Hi. Okay, let's see where I want to start here. I don't know if I want to do the traditional or the non-traditional. I think I will do, the first thing I'm going to do is put like a quick coat of white, because some of these are like scuffed and stuff like that. I'm going to do a quick look. Of course, I'm probably going to scuff it again, but it's okay. We'll add some white to it. Oh, and I brought stuff up here to show y'all. Okay, so I went to Goodwill yesterday. I went to the one, I always tell y'all, I have 2 Goodwills, one near my house and one a couple miles further out. And the one that's further out, I always say it's in this like, it's at the edge of a nice area. So I always like to go to you don't want to go to a Goodwill where there's like junky houses. I mean, I'm not being ugly or anything, but you know, over there, I feel like all these big houses, if they're donating stuff, they probably have nice stuff, I guess. I don't know. I always find good stuff there. So I posted a picture of a lantern I found yesterday. and I asked y'all, what do y'all think I paid for this? Because it's freaking huge. I love lanterns. I'm gonna show y'all. I brought it up here, and I was surprised because some people were saying, I said, how much do y'all think I paid for this at Goodwill? And a lot of people were saying, not a lot, but people were saying, well, Goodwill is overpriced, you know. I was shocked that, because I do feel like sometimes Goodwill, they're really proud of their stuff. But I was surprised because people would say, well, Goodwill prices things outrageous, and then they guess like $3 or $4. And I'm like, then why would you guess? Because when I saw this, when I walked in, I walked towards the back, and up on this top shelf, they had lamps and stuff. And it was next to all these lamps. And I was like, oh, that's pretty. It's big. I love lanterns. I was like, they probably want like 25 bucks for that. But do y'all ever do this? Okay, I've seen people doing reels of it. They're like, okay, if it's under $10, I'm going to get it. I was like, if it's under 15, I'll get it. But how much do y'all think I paid for this? I mean, y'all look how big, oops, I opened it up. I was going to put a candle in it. Look how big that is. It is so pretty. It doesn't have the original price. I think it came from Kirkland's. It's Kirkland's or Hobby Lobby, I would say, but I think I've seen these in Kirkland's. But y'all look how big that is. What do you think I paid for that? I put it in my buggy, and every time I go around a corner, it was wider than my buggy, so I was like snagging things. I know they're donations, and and some things, it wasn't half off. I have a feeling it probably just hit the shelf because I can't believe it was still there. So it wasn't half off. But y'all, it was $5.09. I mean, I saw things from Dollar Tree in there marked $7, and I was like, what is wrong with y'all? You know? I'm like, okay, and that was marked $5, so I grabbed it. It is so pretty. I'm putting it out there on my porch. But I also grabbed, I'm gonna show y'all before I start my little project. I grabbed this. Do you ever see things and you're like, I have no use for that. What am I gonna do with that? But I'm like, that'd be a cool project. And because it's so cheap, you grab it. This was $3. Look how big that is. And it's got the hooks. It's got hooks on it. It looks like it had some picture or something in it. Yeah, it was $3.09. But wouldn't this be pretty? I don't know if y'all saw that picture I posted the other day. It had it was a thing, it had chicken wire going across it, and they had painted these bottles like with chalk paint, and then used them as little vases, and they had them like attached to the chicken wire. I was looking over at the glass stuff because people were saying, oh, I find glass bottles like that all the time at Goodwill. I didn't see any. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for stuff like that. But $3, I couldn't pass it up. I mean, that's big. You know? Just something else big, taking up my space. Oh, and one more thing I was going to show y'all. So if you saw the pillow, the throw pillow, it was like this one. It was similar to this one. I did the covers. I bought the cover for it and just gave it like a patriotic look. And you can just change out the cover, the pillow. I was telling y'all, look when you're in Goodwill, because look, all I'm gonna do, I found 2 of these. They were $1.99. And you know, accent pillows are expensive. So if you can make your own little fun cover, I mean, $1.99, there's your pillow insert. $1.99. I'm gonna throw that in the trash probably, or I don't know. I think it's outdoor. I think it's outdoor furniture. It's really, I mean, outdoor material. So I might wash them. I don't know. But $1.99. You can't get a pillow insert for $1.99, even on Amazon. So, and that's the size I need. So, we were talking about it in my private group, and I think we're going to make some of those pillows. So I went ahead and grabbed 2. But anyway, I just wanted to share with y'all what I got at Goodwill. How much was it? It was $5.09. Oh, the lantern was $5.09 for that big old thing. I couldn't pass it up. But I love lanterns anyway, so you know I had to grab it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, I'm just gonna put a coat of white because this really cleans it up. I know a lot of people like the grungy, antique-y look. I don't want that. It's not me. I mean, look at the, you can kind of, well, can't see it as much there. I can see it though. So I'm gonna paint 2 of them white and 1 blue. Because I'm gonna add red to one of them. Like I said, I'm gonna do 1 traditional, so it's gonna be like stars and stripes. And I'm gonna do 1 set non-traditional. So it'll still be patriotic, it's just not gonna be stars and stripes. Thank you, Michelle. Hello. Hi, Jody. Hi, Pam. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We're in an event today. I'm the 2nd presenter, so there's lots of people left. It's going to go through 8 p.m. Central, which is 9 p.m. for me here. And that's going to be, up after me is going to be Lori Resiliently Crafting. This is an event with the Stand Tall Crafting Group. And then the last presenter is going to be Done By Me. And it's D-U-N-N. That's their last name. Done By Me. I think that's your last name. Is Marilyn in here? It's Marilyn and John. Hey, Glenna. Hey, Lorna. Hello. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and give these. I'm trying not to use that dryer unless I absolutely have to. Because it's really loud. It's really powerful. I turned it on a minute ago and it was blowing everything around. All right, see, I'm gonna paint this one white. These were some scraps out in my garage. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think this was scrap wood. I think Greg bought this for something. And I didn't think about it until after I'd already started cutting on it. So I just ran in the house and ran upstairs like, I don't know what it was for. It was poplar, so I don't think it was cheap. Oh well. Just an excuse to go back to Home Depot. I love to go to Home Depot. I told him one time I wanted to get a job there, and he was like, now why would you want to do that? I said, I love Home Depot. He was like, you can't just walk around and shop all day though. Back during the holidays, they had a job opening for a person to just put up Christmas trees. And I was like, oh, that would be so cool. And he was like, I don't think they decorate their trees. And then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, you're right. It wasn't like a job decorating trees. Because I love to decorate the tree. But you think about it, I don't think Home Depot decorates. They just put up their trees and light them up. Now Kirkland's is another story. Being there decorating trees, that'd be fun. Okay, I'll leave that one. I'll do the tall one, blue. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh well, I'm gonna put a coat of white on all these. Or at least these wooden ones. I feel like it's gonna soak up the paint. I know. And every time we go in Home Depot, we always take Stella with us. And she licks so many people in there. It's so gross. I have a picture of her. I had her in the buggy one day because it was just so busy in there. I didn't want her walking around, but usually we have her on a harness. But people were stopping to pet her, and she was just licking their face and everything. And I was like, oh my God. I got a picture of some guy. He was letting her get in her nose. I mean, her tongue is in his nose. I'm like, gross. I have no idea who he was, but he got some loving. But every time we go in there, I'm like, okay, what was it? What was it I said we need from Home Depot? And I can never remember. And then like that night, I'm like, oh yeah, now I know. I've been wanting to get, it's a light bulb. We got one for our garage. Like our garage has the garage door opener, you know, the light that goes with the opener. And then it's got 2 like ceiling lights, you know. We bought, have y'all seen those light bulbs? You screw it in just like a regular light bulb, but it's got like 3 lights that come out of it, like this long. It's like, they're like paddles, you know, but they're bright. Man, it makes a world of difference. I don't remember how much it was, but I want to get one for our attic because, you know, it's kind of a big attic and there's just like 1 light bulb up there. So it's kind of creepy. Hi, everybody. I see everybody saying hello to each other. I always say that's like, it's like going to a party and you see all your friends there. Everybody sees each other. Oh, hey. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, good. Everything's drying fairly quickly. I know I'm gonna have to use that dryer at some point. I am getting another, I'm gonna get another heat tool, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna make this work. I have another hair dryer around here somewhere for crafting because we used it when we did those poured paint canvases. Have y'all done those? Where you get the paint with the pouring medium in it and you pour them and then you take the hair dryer and it blows it in all different directions. I bought a little hair dryer just for that because there's paint on it. I don't want to get paint on that one. That's our hair dryer. I really don't want paint on it. Okay, let me see. I guess I could have done the base coats in advance, but it's okay. So were y'all here yesterday when I did the plastic spoon flowers? I love how they came out. I love the daisy. The daisy is my favorite. The white spoons. I love the daisies. I gotta find a picture. I put a little quote in the frame with the one with the daisy, but the other one I just left as like a picture frame with the orange flower. Can y'all see them right back there? I'll grab them in a minute. I think I might put a picture in the one with the orange flower. I don't see any comments up there, y'all. All I see is names right now, but feel free to comment because every now and then Facebook will throw the comments up there. I can see them in the replay. So when I go back and watch the replay, I can see y'all's comments. Okay. I'll do the top. I'm not gonna worry about the bottoms, but I'm gonna do the top because it's gonna show. You love the flowers? They were so fun to make. Y'all got to try that. It was so cool. But you definitely need either a hot hair dryer or a heat tool, because it warms it enough to melt it. Yeah, it melts it, but I mean, not like drippy melting it, but it shapes it. Alright, I'm trying to decide which one I want to do traditional. I think I'll do the, I don't know. I'm going to do either the round ones. I don't know. The non-traditional, I'm going to use scrapbook paper, or I'm going to use paper on them. So I think the square ones will be better for doing decoupage, just to keep it. Hey Celeste, hey Glenna, hey Carla. I think that'll be easier. So let's do, okay, so I've got them 3 different sizes. I don't know what sizes I did. I just cut them all 3 different sizes. I didn't really measure. So it's gonna be these 3. Just kind of staggered them. All right, I'm gonna do, I don't have any painter's tape. I've got masking tape. Hopefully that's not gonna pull my paint off. Yeah, I don't have any, so I am gonna have to dry it. So let's see. All right, so we kind of loud, y'all. I gotta get a new heat tool. Let me see. It's not too bad. All right, so I'm gonna do one with, I'm gonna tape off to do some stripes. Let's see. Let's see how straight I can get these. I'll have them all start and stop at the same, so that can be the back in case it's not straight. These would be fun for my private group. It's not too loud? Okay, good. Good. I figure it's probably too loud to talk while it's going. And it's powerful though. It'll blow you away. It'll blow everything off my craft table, that's for sure. Greg's like, I thought you replaced that thing. I said, no, I've been talking about it. It sounds sick. So we knew it was coming. Just, I haven't had a chance to. I was just really waiting for it to just kick the bucket. And luckily it didn't like blow up on me. It just didn't turn on. So I guess it kind of went in its sleep, right? It just wouldn't come on. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna put red on this one. Red and white stripes. I can never tell. The guy that cuts my grass, he does not give me warning anymore. He used to tell me, put the doggies up, you know. So I keep thinking I hear the lawnmower. I don't know what day he comes. He comes on different days now. Hang on, I missed a spot. Hi, Jane. Hi, Angela. Everybody. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah. I think that'll be enough. These are so cute. You could, the small ones, you could make like, if you have a tiered tray, you could do like a little tiered tray set. I've seen people do it with Jenga blocks. If you want like the little rectangular ones. I just like the round. I think that's cute. Like a little firecracker. They're bad for burning out. Well, mine burned out, and I've only had it maybe 2 years. And of course, I didn't buy any kind of warranty, if that was even offered. I didn't buy it. But Melissa with the Crafty Cove, she said hers blew up while she was on a live. I was like, oh my gosh. That would be awful. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry a little. I'll add some more. Red. All right, I'm gonna do one blue. I'm gonna do the big one blue. I'm gonna do a bright blue. This is that cobalt, because I'm probably gonna dry brush it so it'll tone it down a little bit. Bigger brush. Yeah, this is bright. But you know, I kind of want to have a hair dryer and a heat tool, because sometimes some crafts that I'm doing, I don't want that heat, you know. I always say I wish I had, you know, just a cool, you know how hair dryers have that little button for the cool shot? Because sometimes I don't want the heat. Ah. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this dry. And while those are drying, I'm gonna I'm going to mess with the non-traditional ones. Oh, hang on, I just dropped my paper. Okay. So I've got, this is just a paper that I printed out. It's from a file I bought off Etsy. So, like I said, this is going to be non-traditional. It's going to be red, white, and blue, but it's not going to be like stars and stripes. There we go. I forgot I'd raise that up. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to do the rectangular ones, the flat ones. Let's do short. Right. I think I'm gonna tear it. I'm gonna wet it and tear it. There's any water in this. This one has some water in it. Okay. I think this is the one that doesn't work. Just gonna dip it in water. Okay. So I'm gonna tear this. Sitting in the garden supervising. How's the weather where y'all are at? It's actually very hot here. And because of all the rain we've been having, it's humid, which I hate. It's like you walk outside, it just feels sticky. I hate that. All right, so this is the blue I'm going to use. Some Mod Podge going. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Okay. Just dropped it again. Well, I don't guess I have to do I don't think I'll do the back. Because they're going to be kind of stacked together. So I don't think I'm going to do the back. So there's one. So like I said, it's not stars and stripes, but it's going to be red, white, and blue. I'm going to do, I have this. I might use that for my red. I think it will. sunny and 92 in South Florida. Wow. Whew, that's hot. But hey, at least it's not raining. I don't like when it's hot and rainy. Because usually here it's just humid. It's very humid. Very, very. Okay. All right, let me get this one. And I'll give those another coat. The red needs another coat, and I think the blue could use it. Make sure y'all can see. Oh, shoot, I just ripped it. It's okay. It's okay. All right, let's see. Red. Going back to these. All right, I'm gonna dry it real quick. Hang on. Okay, that my lights went out. Okay. I am going to dry brush over this, so I'm not going to worry about it being too solid. But something about this red, it's a pretty red. It's that Deco Art, and it's Tuscan red, and it's a really pretty red, but with just one coat, sometimes it almost has like a pink look to it, like a hot pink. So I want to make sure it's red. There. And then the blue. I love this cobalt blue. It's actually, I think it's called Cobalt Hue. It's Apple Barrel. It's the prettiest blue. I know it's probably supposed to be darker blue for like the American flag, but we're doing whatever. We're doing our own version. Still be festive. Okay. All right, I'm gonna dry this. I'll dry it real quick. Hey, Tina Marie. Now, I just hope this tape doesn't pull off my, well, it's white underneath, so I guess it's not gonna be a huge deal, but yeah, it's just masking tape from Dollar Tree, so it doesn't have like super crisp lines, but it's okay. We'll live. That's the one I had to patch. Okay. All right, so we got our little stripes. All right. And we've got our solid blue. I forgot to paint the top. All right, and then I'm gonna, oh, let me sand this one. Sandpaper. So I did a red print on this one. Just paper. I think I'm gonna set these out on my porch. All right, dry brush. I'm gonna dry brush, actually, all of them. So I'm gonna take, it's gonna go from this bright cobalt blue see the difference? It goes from, and look, I didn't even do it real solid, but I don't think you can tell once I dry brush it. Sorry, it's shaking that stand. It's so loud. Sorry, I hear it knocking. Okay, so got this one. Soft spot. All right, get the stripes. Kind of helps hide any flaws. Kind of camouflages them. Like my not so crisp stripes. Sorry, I know that knocking is annoying. All right, so here's this one. All right, so I got these two, and then the white one, I'm just gonna sand the edges a little bit. I'm gonna take a little brown. Let's see, like a tan color. Or maybe that's not dark. Just a little brown. All right. Just gonna hit the edges a little bit with some brown. What do I got? I got 5 minutes. Okay, hang on. And don't forget, Lori is coming up next with Lori Resiliently Crafting. I put put her name in the description. I don't know if her link called, because I was having trouble getting on. And I was in a hurry to get back on, but I got the description posted and I put her name in there, but I'm not sure if it tagged her, because you know, sometimes it takes a second for it to pick up the tag. And I was panicking because I couldn't get on. Okay. I'm going to do the same with these. You can kind of see it there. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take some jute twine and stick that in I'm going to hot glue it into the little bitty hole in the top and make it like a little firecracker. And I'm going to bundle them together. So let's see. And the same with these. I'm going to hit this with some brown. See. All right, so I got red, blue, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the white one. Like Speed Racer. Okay, let's see. Let me get this jute. This is pretty skinny. Cut a nice little piece. All right, let's see. Look. Okay, there's a red one. Let's see, with the blue. I'm gonna cut some kind of long. Some have a short fuse. Oh, I should have done the little one with the short fuse. The others with big long fuse. Okay. All right, I'm gonna bundle them. Let's see. Tie them together with some more jute. And I'm gonna rip some fabric to make a little messy bow to go around them. You know what? I think I'm gonna glue them together, or just to at least hold them together for while I do this. Just a dab of glue. How cute are we? Oh, my time's up, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lori is up next with Lori Resiliently Crafting. If you're watching from the Stand Tall Crafting group, you can just refresh your page when I end this, and it should like keep you in there and go up to her. But y'all hang out, catch all the other presenters. There's lots more people on today. And I will see y'all later. I am going to be on here tomorrow. It's probably going to be in the morning because I got somewhere to go tomorrow, but it's probably in the morning. But I'm going to do the little craft that goes with my patriotic, oh, well, it was a patriotic craft. It goes with our t-shirt group for this month. It's a patriotic bee. It's really cute. So I will see y'all in the morning. I'll post what time later today. So y'all have a great day. Thank you. I'm going to finish these up and I'll snap a picture. All right. Bye, y'all.